Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. I'm here in my patio at home in our townhouse on Oak, and that is a lot of snow. Got to pull some of that off of the bushes so they don't all fall down like that branch. I hope you are all staying safe and warm and not venturing out of your homes if it's not safe to do so, and staying off the roads if you're able to. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you at shul this evening. We'll get enough people for a minyan at least, and you can watch us on streaming if you're at home. And tomorrow morning, hope to have a nice small crowd. I want to tell you we've had an amazing response for our blood drive. It's just so important, and I'll talk a little bit more about it at services tonight and tomorrow and give a blessing for the blood donors. We've got 36, maybe more by now, 36 blood donors through our shul, and maybe more who just didn't sign up through our shul team or group number at the Canadian Blood Services. But saving a life, as you know, is just one of the most, really probably the most important thing we can do, and donating blood is a really great way to do it. Larry Vinegar had his 100th blood donation. He's been doing it for years and years. Amazing. Mazel tov and yasher koach, Larry. And I want to just talk a little bit about thinking about the blood donations that happened more and more throughout this week of Hanukkah. And by the way, look at that. Wow. I'll keep that there for you. So as Hanukkah goes on and on, we have happy days in Hanukkah. We had a big funeral yesterday, and so we have sad days as well. But we keep lighting more and more Hanukkah lights, which is really something. If you imagine how we keep going up in the number of flames that are in our Hanukkah menorahs, our Hanukkahs. And you might not know, but there's actually a debate about this within our tradition. So first of all, you don't even have to light a Hanukkah menorah. You don't have to light a lot of lights. You don't have to have each one in the family lighting their own menorah. The basic mitzvah of Hanukkah is actually just to light one light, one candle each night with oil or a wax candle. That's it. That's what the Talmud tells us. The people, the Talmud says, who want to light one light for each family member, they are mehadrin. They're really beautifying the mitzvah. It's like really making a really nice sukkah or buying a really beautiful etrog. You're going above and beyond. The people who really go min ha-mehadrin, those who go above and beyond, really beautifying the mitzvah, they're the ones who say, let's light each person in the family light, and we light a different number of lights each night of Hanukkah. That's where that comes along. We're so used to that, but that's really going above and beyond to a couple degrees. But then we have the controversy. And of course, it's between Hillel and Shammai, the famous interlocutors and friends and heads of academies of learning in the Mishnah. And Shammai says, you know what, we should start with 8 lights on the first night, and we'll go down to 1 on the last night. And Hillel says, you should start with 1, this is what we're used to, and go up to 8 on the last night. And then we find out, some guy comes along and in the Talmud and says that, oh, well, you know what, back there in Israel, they couldn't even decide what the reasoning was. So one guy says, well, the reasoning is the number of animals that was slaughtered on Sukkot. Turns out Hanukkah might be modeled after Sukkot. The Maccabees didn't have time to celebrate Sukkot, so they made Hanukkah. One possibility. Number of animals they slaughtered on Sukkot went down a number each day. We can find that in the descriptions of Sukkot. Or maybe Shammai was just saying that each day we look at the candles and we know how many days we have left in Hanukkah. But Hillel says, no, we should look at the candles every day, know how many days we've done so far of Hanukkah. Just 2 different ways of approaching it. But then Hillel comes along and he says, actually, in matters of Kodesh, of holiness, we should always be increasing. So my blessing for us, especially those who have been giving blood and helping out neighbors and family and friends in these cold and snowy days, is that we continue on this week of Hanukkah to always go up in holiness. Again, I hope I see you tonight and tomorrow morning, or maybe you'll see us on the stream. Some of you will see us at the program tomorrow night, on Saturday evening, at the shul, eating Chinese food. Shabbat Shalom and Hanukkah Sameach.